We're getting to the point that Ohio has passed virtually every kind of restriction on abortion that you can imagine.
The Buckeye State poised to take the lead nationally in the push to crack down on abortions. Just today, Planned Parenthood put on notice. The Ohio Department of Health announcing it's ending certain streams of taxpayer funding for the organization in just 30 days.
This is just the latest in a string of moves as our state continues to weigh in on when a woman can end her pregnancy and how it can be done. News 5's Mike Brookbank takes a closer look tonight. Mike, many expect the fight here to end up in D.C.
Yeah, Robin Danita, one law professor that I spoke with today, tells me that it's becoming clear politicians in our state want to see Ohio bring its case all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. From a heartbeat bill that cleared the Ohio Senate and is currently in the House.
That law is something that the Ohio General Assembly has passed before, and it has been vetoed twice.
To trying to implement a ban on the widely used abortion technique.
And Ohio knows it's unconstitutional.
Our state lawmakers appear to be preparing for a much larger debate when it comes to life.
They are just trying to get up to the U.S. Supreme Court.
Jesse Hill, a law professor at Case Western Reserve University, is a national expert on reproductive rights law.
I think that the politicians who are pushing these restrictions want Ohio to be the state that brings their case before the Supreme Court to get ultimately Roe v. Wade overturned.
However, Hill tells me it might not be what the people they represent want.
Right now, our legislative districts at the state level are very gerrymandered, and so the Ohio General Assembly is more conservative on a lot of issues, including abortion, than the population of Ohio as a whole.
As for why there's been a flurry of controversial cases surfacing lately,
now is a good time because the courts are friendly and getting friendlier to their views.
It's not just the highest court in the land now solidly conservative. President Trump also making moves to help ensure restrictions on abortion stick.
He's responsible for about a third of the judges out there right now at the federal levels. The proponents of this legislation are starting to see that their chances of getting upheld are better.
As the pieces of this puzzle come together, what will it mean for the future of abortions in our state?
And ultimately, these restrictions just chip away at access. They result a lot of times in clinics closing, not being able to continue to operate. It's likely to have a real impact on abortion in Ohio.
While no one knows for sure, Hill expects the Supreme Court to revisit Roe v. Wade in the coming years, if not sooner. She tells me our state is clearly leading the charge to help make that happen.
Right, there's also the legal battle now, what's happening at UH with the lost embryos there. Is it possible that when is a living person, is it possible that that could be playing out in this argument as well?
Yeah, Hill says depending on how a judge rules in that case, if they determine that a frozen embryo is a human person or a living person, that it could help shift in the direction of overturning Roe v. Wade.
Well, a lot of eyes on this story.
For sure.
Definitely. Thank you very much.